Ever wondered how crucial navigation is in our daily lives? It's a question many of us may not have pondered over, but let's take a moment to do so now. Picture this. You're driving to a destination you've never been to before. Without guidance on which roads to take, which turns to make, you'd be left in a maze of confusion. Or imagine waiting for a package, not knowing its whereabouts or when it will reach you. Even something as simple as finding a new restaurant in town would become a daunting task without navigation. Navigation has become a cornerstone of our daily existence, seamlessly integrating into our routines. It's almost impossible to imagine a day without it. We rely on it for so much, from getting to work on time to ensuring our loved ones are safe and sound. Without navigation, we'd be lost, literally. But how does this navigation work? Enter Global Navigation Satellite Systems, or GNSS. Imagine a fleet of robotic birds soaring high above the Earth, tirelessly circling our planet. These are not your average feathered friends, but rather high-tech satellites, the unsung heroes of modern navigation. They are part of what's known as the Global Navigation Satellite Systems, or GNSS. This system involves a constellation of satellites orbiting the Earth, sending signals down to receivers on the ground. Each of these satellites is like a lighthouse in space, broadcasting its location and the precise time the signal was sent. The receivers, which could be in your smartphone or car navigation system, pick up these signals. By measuring the time each signal takes to reach the receiver, it can calculate the distance to each satellite. Now, here's where it gets a bit clever. With the distance to at least 4 satellites known, the receiver can pinpoint its exact location on Earth. Now, you might be wondering, aren't all these satellites the same? Well, not quite. There are actually several different types of GNSS, each developed by different countries. First up, we have GPS, the Global Positioning System, developed by the United States. It's the most widely used system and has been fully operational since the mid-90s. Then there's GLONASS, Russia's own version of GPS. It functions similarly, but uses a slightly different set of frequencies. Europe's answer to GPS is Galileo, a system that promises higher accuracy and better coverage in high latitudes. Last but not least, there's Beidou, developed by China. It's the newest kid on the block, but it's rapidly expanding and aims to provide global coverage. Each of these systems has its own set of satellites and ground stations, but they all work together to provide coverage all around the globe. So, in essence, GNSS is what helps you reach your favorite pizza place without getting lost. Now that we understand GNSS, let's delve into how it impacts our lives. Global Navigation Satellite Systems, or GNSS for short, have become an integral part of our day-to-day lives. It's not just about finding the quickest route to your favorite coffee shop or navigating a new city. GNSS impacts many aspects of our lives, often in ways we might not even realize. Consider your smartphone. It's not just a device for calls and messages, it's a navigational tool, thanks to GNSS. Whether you're hailing a ride on a ride-sharing app or trying to find a friend's house using a map application, GNSS is working behind the scenes, guiding you every step of the way. But it's not just about convenience, it's also about safety and efficiency. Take the aviation industry, for example. Pilots and air traffic controllers rely on GNSS for accurate flight tracking. It allows them to monitor and control the position of aircraft in real time, helping to prevent accidents and ensure safe and efficient travel. Weather forecasting is another area where GNSS has a significant impact. Meteorologists use GNSS signals to measure the atmospheric conditions that influence weather patterns. This information can help predict storms and other severe weather events, potentially saving lives. And let's not forget about autonomous vehicles. These self-driving cars and trucks depend on GNSS for navigation and collision avoidance. By knowing precisely where they are and where other vehicles are, these vehicles can make split-second decisions, helping to prevent accidents and improve road safety. And these are just a few examples. GNSS impacts many other areas, from farming to disaster management, from emergency services to scientific research. In each of these areas, GNSS provides critical data that helps improve efficiency, safety, and convenience. So, GNSS is not just about getting us from point A to B, but it significantly contributes to making our lives easier and safer. So what have we learned today? We've journeyed through the fascinating world of navigation, understanding its critical role in our lives. From the days of ancient mariners using stars to guide their course, we've evolved to where we are now, relying on a complex system of satellites orbiting our planet. This is the essence of the Global Navigation Satellite System, or GNSS. Every time you look at your smartphone to find your way, you're tapping into this system without even realizing it. You're accessing signals from a constellation of satellites, a multitude of miles away in space. They're continually circling our planet, providing accurate and real-time location data. That's the magic of GNSS. The importance of navigation cannot be overstated. It's not just about finding your way from point A to point B. It's about connecting people, places, and industries. It's about safety and security, saving lives in emergencies, and guiding us to our destinations. It's about precision in agriculture, construction, and numerous other fields. Navigation is about bringing the world closer together, making it a smaller, more accessible place. The GNSS is a testament to human ingenuity and technological prowess. It's a system that has revolutionized the way we live and work, impacting us in ways we often take for granted. From enabling precise weather forecasts to guiding self-driving cars, from aiding in disaster management to facilitating international trade, the GNSS has its imprints everywhere. But it's not just about the big picture. On a personal level, GNSS impacts our daily lives in countless ways. It helps us find our way in a new city, track our fitness progress on a run, or even locate a lost pet. It's an invisible web of connectivity, silently working in the background, making our lives easier, safer, and more efficient. In conclusion, the Global Navigation Satellite System is a vital cog in the machinery of our modern world. It's a system that's often overlooked, but without which our world would undoubtedly be a different place. Next time you use your navigation to find your way, remember, there's a whole system of satellites working to make that happen. Isn't that something?